What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more EU4 as the Mamelukes. We are in our peacetime dealing with some rebels because we did take a ton of land off the Ottomans, and we're kind of just moving our armies around and fighting with rebels. But the reason I decided to begin the episode here instead of waiting until some of our truces expire is because Bengal is being jumped. That's right, our people over here in India, our Muslim brothers, are being jumped by the Mughals, and while that is terribly tragic for them, it will mean they are going to be pushed below the 100 development cap on when you can vassalize people. So hopefully, depending on how bad the war is, I mean, they do want like 3 provinces here, right? We can get a new vassal in India, and we can start going to war with Vijayanagar. So monitoring that with as much attention as I possibly can give. Yeah, they're gonna basically keep an eye on that war, and we'll vassalize them. We're also getting Catalonia over here. We're just waiting to get our reasons up. In fact, I probably could just send them a gift right here to get this shit done. Let's influence nation instead. 60 ducats. You've been influenced. 4 more reasons, 5 more reasons. Yeah. So 2 months until we get that done. I changed the religion in Moldavia, so they are now disloyal. Oops. I don't care. they can stay that way. They only have 1 province, and it should get converted eventually. I hope my... Surely. Really? Guaranteed Orthodox autonomy. I forgot that was a thing. Anyways, yeah, they won't change their religion there, but that's fine. And let's go grab Catalonia. We don't need to influence Moldavia anymore. They've been bad. Really, I need more trust. Well, it's a good thing trust comes cheap. Trade favors for trust. Will you now be my friend? You will be my friend. We just gotta wait another month. Good, I can also take tech. Take tech. Sweet. I have been building up my navy. I believe... We're gonna wait a little bit to do those states, because I don't want to deal with that. Let's go ahead and do our next level of cannons. But I believe, once we vassalize here, we have enough military, or navy now, to do one of our missions, right? I've gone over the 200 cap that we needed. We check up here. Pearl of the Mediterranean. Hasn't government reform, naval professionalism. Let's go ahead and do that government reform real quick. Do I have enough to swap there and back? I think it takes 50. I think it does take 50. So I do this. 50 to go there, and then I'm going to lose some artillery. It's going to cost me a lot of money. Do I wait? We're going to do it to get the mission done. I'm going to have to remember to change back from that, though, because it is going to cost me quite a bit of money here. Let's see, 175. Let's get a little month tick and see how much that cost me from no longer paying out more for cannons. We should have half of our army being cannons. No, it didn't hurt too bad. Okay. Well, we'll stick with that for now. Maybe I don't change back and we just stick with naval professionalism. Military engineering was definitely better, though. Cheaper artillery barrages is always good. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, good stuff down here. But anyways, I'm going to pay attention to this Bengal war, and then once we get them at peace, I think it's time to start fighting Vijayanagar. Get some more missions done for our vassal here. But look at his mission tree in Mewar. He needs to do some conquering in this region to get some more claims. He needs to unite some cities, unite Rajputana, which is this region up here, and get a bunch of other claims that he should be able to do. We should be able to get him most of the way through this mission tree here. Same with Songhai. They just need to take the Maghreb, which is not going to happen. But they can eradicate Mali, which is what we're going to do soon. In this region, we're kind of waiting for a truce here. It's up next year, but we're going to wait a little bit longer and get the Moroccan truce in December of 1650. And we'll declare Morocco, call in Jean or Jolof as a co-belligerent, and just eat up this region and feed it all to Songhai, because they will become our big friend down here with their none manpower. You have no manpower, huh? Damn, how'd you manage that? Silly guy. Everyone else has manpower. The hell are you doing? Anywho, let's change you to a march. I'm not gonna annex you anytime, so become a march for me. You'll take better advantage of that land than I will, and we're gonna convert your religion. No, we'll keep them. We'll keep them that religion. Bargo my rivals. Same with you. You can embargo my rivals. All of you can embargo my rivals. Sweet. Anyways, I'll bring you guys back once it's time to go to war for Janagar. Maybe I can play in Africa. Maybe it takes a ton of time and I go to war with the Mughals. Who knows? But there will be war on the horizon, and I'll bring you guys back once we declare it. Wanted to show this real quick. Looks like Dutch Panama exists. Oh, this is Holland. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm fucking stupid. I'm so dumb. I thought we could finally get an ally in the New World and I could complete my fucking grain quest. But looks like that's not happening unless I can find a native that still exists in one of these regions. And I can't do exploration, but I'm looking for little allies here. We can try and check and see what's going on. Bengal's still getting sieged. We are ready to jump in on this as soon as they piece out of all their stuff. Let's go and do this real quick. We have 1 year until I declare my war against the port infrastructure. Let's go to this one. Where was that province? So I need to build a dock or a dry dock. We have currently a shipyard. Let's do the dry dock then. Okay, anyways. I've been building up my country, doing some upgrading of our trade ports here, microing our trade. We're up to a lovely 565 yearly income. And a good chunk of that, 51.6% or 300 ducats is coming from trade here. We have surpassed the other trade nodes as the most viable trade node in the world. So go us. I'm actually declaring on Kara. Never mind. They're dying. We will kill Kara once they're done getting killed by the Ottomans. I don't care to. They'll probably take all of that stuff. But we'll get Istara, and that will be the end of Karakiunlu. We have our claims. We are ready to go in that region. And we're just waiting. We can go speed... Oh, Vajanagar rivaled us. That's actually... We should make sure... Okay, they already are a rival. We're doing good and all that stuff. Let's go and go speed 5 just to get through this year. And we will actually go and declare our war against Morocco. I have some armies in position and ready to do this. Let's, so I'm calling you in, and then you're going to have that guy. Let's march. Let's do a little rotation here. Put you up here, put you down here. 2 armies should be more than enough to take care of those guys. Speed 5 should go really fast. And Gaul, I'm worried about these guys. I can just guarantee them once they're out of... Oh, the war's over. No, it's not. I'm a dummy. Where did manufactory spawn? In Jinju. Wow, that's a thing. They spawn in Korea. Good for them. Jinju is in Korea, right? I think it would be. Change rivalry cost. Anywho, Jinju. Congrats, Korea. Yeah, you got a lot there. You got a lot of stuff. We will get that pretty fast, though, so not too worried. We also have time. Let's see how that's spreading to us. Okay. Do all these have manufacturers? Okay, I guess I just need to spam manufactories. Sorry, dude, who told me to build good manufactories. We're past that point. It's spamming time. But whatever. Let's get to the end of this year to get our other war going. We have more claims on Karakiunlu, but let's go and stop because they are going to die before that becomes relevant. Speaking of, Ottoman. 90. Capped at 90 to get those guys. You can see how the game chugs on speed 5 for me. Austria is killing Switzerland. They're fighting France. Those silly guys. Little ice age is happening. I'm real curious on this war here. Something about changing patterns. Catalonia will royal marriages. I got them loyal again by doing some shenanigans here. Let's get you embargoing my rivals again. That's progress. Austria, go and fight some people. That's fine. Make me happy. Honorable people, sure. How's the trade going? Make sure nobody is, everyone is transferring, no one is collecting. It'd be really dumb of me to make that mistake. So happy I didn't do it. Okay. Let's go and do my, quarterly spamming of moss to get more crown land. In terms of crown land, we're sitting at 65% here. I'm going to stop selling land for a little bit. I don't need to do it. It helps, but I wanted to get my crown land up because I like ending the games with high crown land. It just feels like you've done everything right. And this isn't like a multiplayer thing where we need to give a bunch of land to the mammal or the nobility equivalent. So we can just do that. Okay. December is when we will have our... Oh, yeah, do the cheap guy. Our truce with these guys that we need to fight. Do not lose base tax. I have a lot of spare base tax, but still don't lose my base tax. All right, surely they will give up. I want you to piece out of this before I have to do my war. Whatever, okay. Looks like we fight. And do not worry. Call you in. Who are you? Call them all in. These will be my claims, right? Do we take my claims? Let's do Marrakesh. We'll make it for my claims. I'm calling everybody in. Armies have stopped drilling. March on Tafialalt. You will kill Katsina. And we will just run. Run it all. Take them all out. No one will live. Anyways, this should be pretty much a open-handed slaughter. I will basically be dominating these guys just with excessive force. If we look at the balance of power, that's pretty conclusive. We almost have enough to fit to have a scroll wheel here, just of our own nations. I imagine once we get Bengal, that'll actually convert fully to a scroll wheel, so that's cool. But anyways, I'm going to start rolling these guys, and I'll bring you guys back once we have some peace deals to make. All right, quick check-in. Looks like Bengal has finally lost out in their war, meaning we can offer them an alliance and try to go for a vassalization here. Distance between borders is pretty gnarly, with them being pretty far away from us. But maybe we'll be able to sneak something out of there and get them on our side here. But it's going to take some time. Anyways, in this war, we are starting to kind of just roll over people. We have a guy up here sieging Morocco. That's going to take a while. We're basically knocking out Noop and Yolof first, which makes sense because they are not the primary targets, and we can separate piece them. But I'm just going to keep rolling over. Katsina is dead. Or maybe actually just give their land to... Okay, they won't give up yet, but soon. Anyway, I'm going to keep rolling, and I'll bring you guys back. When's our next truce timer that's important? Karkinlu, then the Mughals, then the Ottomans. So that is our order, and that's what we're going to do. So see you guys soon. All right, we have pieced out Yolof and relegated them down here to South Africa in this one province here, which might be their new capital. What's their new capital here? Let's see this. What's your new capital? Okay, their new capital is down here. Anyways, that gives us enough land for Songhai to complete their missions, which they should do. Okay, giving them a claim in this whole region. Good. Good, good, good. We are rolling in this war. This is going well. I have to think about our next moves to go along with this, and I think it is time that we are going to take on the Castilians and make our claim on North Africa. After this war, we should have a bunch of new land up here, and I'm going to start marshaling my armies and marching them in this direction, having them prepared to help out in our wars down here. We have one down here in the south to deal with Kilwa. We're going to keep probably... how do I want to think about this? Okay, send you over here as well. We'll keep one in India to help with any vassal uprisings. We'll have one in our core land here, right around Sinjar, to respond in this area in case we get people marching. But the reason this looks like it's doable is because this guy is going to get involved, and these guys don't scare me. I was looking at the Great Power list, and it turns out Castile and Great Britain are 3rd and 4th. So it'll be 1 and 5 versus 3, 4, and 6. Which should be interesting. Meaning someone could get involved on our side. They could do great power intervention. I don't think it's going to happen. But it's possible. So, cool, interesting thing there. Maybe we'll actually feed Catalonia. It's only Aragon land that they can take. But I could ask you break alliance with Aragon. You won't do it. Tragic. I might jump Aragon while I'm at that war. Is that going to be too much? I don't have any aggressive expansion with these guys. Yeah, I'll think about it. Anyways, I'm going to keep rolling these guys. Let's see. Actually, I might be able to do this peace deal right now. Let's see what I can get from occupying you from lately. We'll just have everyone group up on Castina here. Oops, stop it. Thank you. Try to do a peace deal here. Yoink everything. What do you technically have claims on? Okay, let's do everything you have claims on first. That's most of it. Looks good to me. Nice. Cool. Qatar will get full annexed. Morocco is up here doing their thing. That should be good. I need to watch Bengal. Okay, we're going to stomp on Morocco, get them handled, and then I'm going to basically come back, try to get Bengal, and then it's going to be time to go against Castile. So that's what we got going on. I'll bring you guys back once it's time to get Morocco out of this war. All right, we can finally peace out of this war. I kind of want my subjects to be in provinces that I own and occupy before I peace this out. Reason being that I don't want to black flag them. I don't care about Songhai. They're pretty close. It's Theodoro's armies and Maywar's armies I'm worried about. So get into Tadla. We're taking Tadla, right? We are. Okay, this should be fine. They're all going to Tadla. Yeah, get out of the land that will black flag you. Bam, they shouldn't be black flagged. That should be good. We're going to come over here real quick. Bengal, offer alliance. Keep that. Recall the guy from Bengal. He's going to now... what's the word? I can't think about it. Curry favors with them to get our trust up. Slowly. We will improve relationship with them. Time to do this war. There's no time like the present. Also, before I do this, I want to just show this off. If we were to look at the Ottomans here, right? They're 14,000 ducats in debt. We did that. That's us. I'm proud about it. We're going to go to war with Castile. There's a fort here probably that I want to take. Let's make Tlemcen our war goal. Time to take back what we're claiming to be ours. Call in Austria. He will annoy Great Britain and Portugal. We need a diplomat. In 14 days, we'll have a diplomat. And go. 2 arms. 2 arms. Let's go take Fez immediately. Let's go march these guys on Tlemcen. We have an army here. Have a big army here. Let's go get you ready here. Fez might be a risky. Let's pull back a little bit from Fez. Let's just have you come and sit by Tlemcen. I want this guy to be present. We'll just marshal our forces over here. There's some stuff going on here. I need to go and deal with Kilwa. Great Britain will land troops here, so we probably need to go and deal with Kilwa immediately. It's going to take a little bit, but we can do it. That should be fine. Yeah. Nothing else to really share. Austria took a huge chunk out of France. They took everything except Paris up here in the north. So how are you doing aggressive expansion-wise? It's looking a little miffed. A little miffed. No one's going to fight you because you're big and I'm your ally. So, I mean, do what you want. Do what you want indeed. We need to save up money to get our next institution. I didn't realize this, but we do need to do it. Shouldn't be too hard. I got to actually upgrade my advisors is what I was currently saving up for. So I'm going to upgrade my advisors and save up for my institutions. In fact, maybe I sell land here. I will sell land here. Just get my advisors up a little bit faster. That doesn't do too much for us. I can get that money back. I've been putting it into great mosques. As I want to do, but... time to go to war. Time to go to war. I'm just going to monitor it. We'll see if anything interesting happens. I expect Catalonia is not long for this world. Though they do have some people here. There will be a distraction at least. They are a march, so... hold fast, my subjects. Hold fast. Let's go ahead and placate you a couple times. I don't want to deal with you being disloyal. Same with you. Well, no. We'll placate once. Oh, I was placed relative on throne. Oops! That was... oopsie! Yeah, let's give you some morale. Well, whatever. We'll try to take down naturally. Why are there Castilians here? Anyways. Songhai always has revolts. Vassals always have revolts in this patch because they don't know how to do their estates properly, so that's the thing. But we're going to fight this. I'll bring you guys back for any interesting wars. This was a good naval battle for us. Did we... okay, we've got a heavy. Go ahead and go to port real quick. Upgrade your ships. And give me another cog, another galleot here to occupy them. Okay, I think everyone can stop going and hiding your navy in times of war here. Let's go ahead and get our Navy. Oh, never mind. It's a large Castilian fleet. We'll leave the transports there. I think these guys can now do their thing. Why is Gujarat trade not protecting trade in Gujarat? That makes sense why my trade power here has been suffering. I wonder how long that's been happening. Anywho, I'm going to fight the war, and I'll bring you guys back for any big fights or big movements. So, see you guys then. All right, we're going to do a quick update on the war. It's time to take a fight down here with Kilwa. We've taken their capital, as we do every time we fight these guys, but this time we can lure them out of their lands and get probably a stack wipe here, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. Getting closer to knock them out of the war. It's going to take a little bit. They are pretty resisting. We're chasing around some small Castilian armies and some rebels down here with a 40k stack. Meanwhile, we are pushing in North Africa. Not much left here to take. Might be able to cross the straits if we're lucky, but I don't think it's too possible. Great Britain, Castile, Portugal, all have big navies. So maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't, but Austria is pushing against Savoy. Should be able to knock them out if they take this siege. They also took Calais, the treaty port over here. So pushing on that front. Moldavia's over here doing something. They're being crazy. But yeah, we are progressing. I was looking at the peace deal for this, and there's a lot of unhappy people if I do this, if I do what I want and take all of North Africa. But I might just do it, because, you know, screw them. And I think most of the big guys here, if we keep them truce locked, this won't be a problem. Like, sure, France, Great Britain, Castile could all join a coalition, but will they actually pull the trigger? My gut tells me no. The only big problem is if the Mughals and Ottomans get involved, just because we won't be able to attack them. But I think we're at the point where I can just truce lock these guys and keep them down. So that's what we're going to do. But we can roll and kind of just see the pace for how things are. Most of the fights we've had have been naval. I've had to take some time to re-up my stocks of boats over here, since they've all been getting ganked on occasion. You can see we've had to build up a couple galleys and light ships and things. We have another galley being made over here to deal with the Castilian fleet, because they have a lot more heavies than we do, but things are progressing. We have this one siege here that really needs to pass. Do I enable barrage this? No, we'll just let it sit. We'll let it sit. We'll kind of see the pace. Catalonia has finally fallen. Our subject is not doing too hot, but that means I might be able to pay off his debt eventually, which is cool. By the way, let's put some relatives on some thrones here. I don't care about Moldavia. Songhai, we pay off debt. Place relative on throne. Pay off debt. Place relative on throne. Just want to keep them in our favor. Songhai has a lot of development. 807 development, meaning they are pretty rebellious at a base, but we have placated them so much, given them so many promises that they will just love us forever. So we're making do. It might actually drive me to take another Diplo idea and grab, like, influence here for the Liberty Desire. Potentially. We'll think about it. I've still got some time to decide. Tech 22, that's 2 techs from now, so not an immediately thing that needs to be addressed, but something to keep track of in the future and eventually decide on. So we'll keep pushing up here. I'm going to keep running down these small guys around here, and should be fine. This war is uneventful at best and boring at worst, so no big problems. I thought it'd be a lot harder to do this, but no one stopped me. And we're coming up on time to do things with the Mughals in 2 years, and that'll be fun. We got more vassal land to feed them, so starting to roll. Well, continuing to roll. We've been rolling, so yeah. And then there's Vijayanagar, who will be next on the chopping block after Castile. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back if I have an update. All right, not too much time has passed. We've taken down these 2 forts in North Africa, and it's time to pull some naval shenanigans to get our men across this strait here and into Europe proper. So we have our trade fleet of 3 heavies, 30 lights, and 30 galleys coming to blockade the Strait of Gibraltar and let us across. And this is going to start to be brutal once we make some headway here. I'm going to pull back our guy out of here. We might need more, but this really just opens up the floodgates once we cross into here. They have 200k troops. We're going to have 200k just on the front as well. Savoy still is around. We haven't been able to drop them, even though we've sieged down a fort here. We can actually white peace them now. I don't mind your alliance here, so let's just get war reps. There goes Savoy. They're the first to peace out. I think Kilwa will not be too far behind. If I just take a turn here. 3 reasons. If I take a fight with Kilwa, as they're going to go siege Malindi here. Should be them out. That's a Castilian army that we just fought across the strait. And here we go. Let's take our best siege army here. Which one is that? Babiar. There he goes. And we'll just occupy the strait, keep our navy there. Knock out Kilwa. And then it's going to be on to Portugal and Great Britain. 2 guys who we do not want to be stuck in a war with for too long. Okay. That should be enough to get Kilwa out. Do I go for white peace? I do. I don't care about your relations. Have this army immediately drill, because we don't need them anymore. I doubt someone's going to land there. If they do, I'd be very surprised. And now we push. Nothing super crazy about that. We are holding our ground. We are taking everything we can. We're going to actually kick them completely out of North Africa. This is a brutal peace deal for them. But great for me. I'm getting close to being able to do Anhar and stuff. I wanted to save this for when I like take tech or something. We're also still trying to get our manufactories and things. It's been a while. I haven't been like spending my money, so I don't know how it's taking so long. How is legalism? Oh yeah, we need changes by -20 E much. Need to okay. Yeah, the autonomy accelerator there is not, or the piety accelerator we have for some of our monuments are not helping us right now. Just give me admin points. Innovativeness is cool, but I need to save the money right now. Okay, I thought maybe we'd have some more battles once we got some headway into this region, but looks like we don't. Also, Ottomans have killed Karkilu off, so we'll take care of the rest. Thank you, Ottomans. Don't mind if I do. They clean up... Oh, these borders are so clean again. I like it. Clean borders are great. The best. Okay, but that's dead Kara. Steel, we're starting to roll. We're getting their reasons up. Once we get this fort, it should just be open season on Portugal and Castile. I don't think they can stop us. And yeah, they're just not even trying, so... I'll bring you guys back if they put up a resistance, because right now they're not. But who knows? Who knows? Alright, we're back. We've pressed a little bit, and the reason I'm coming back, despite us not having this fort here taken yet, is because next month our truce is up with the Mughals. You're allied to fucking Kilwa. Stupid, dude. Stupid, man. I keep having to deal with these guys. They just won't give up. Just roll over and die, please. But yeah, so we're gonna fight them. It's fine. Nothing too big there that'll be super like problematic for us. So yeah, there goes the truce. Declare it. This time it'll be for... I'm feeling Bagalana, personally. Let's take Bagalana. No guy, Kilwa, then Buwan. We already know what we're gonna do for about no guy. Or sorry. These Karkimu separatists keep seizing this one province, and I can't stop them, so... Because they spawn in the Ottomans and they walk towards me. Anyways, we're going to take the Kilwa again. That'll fall. I'll probably actually... Oh, we have colonists here. Brazil is here. They've arrived. The Portuguese in Brazil have arrived. That should be fine, though. Yeah, nothing has changed here, except the fact that Austria is now having a rough go of it, because you have other guys starting to come up north instead of deal with their problem in their homelands, which is AI being AI. What happened here? Yeah, get rid of the boat. I don't need them. Get rid of them. Okay. Forgot the Mughals had a port. We gotta stop that. You're not allowed to have ports down here. Well, you still will have that one. Anyways, yeah, gonna fight that war with the Mughals, pulling back an army here to do it. Can I build another army? I can build another army. I should build another army because I need someone to hold the homelands while we do this war. I've been checking and our manpower has not decreased. Other than that 40k I just spent, we've basically been capped on manpower. So things are going well. We're fighting without having any really expenses to us. I need to micro this army down here better, but we're going to keep rolling, and yeah, should be pretty okay-ish. I mean, even though they have some armies here, it's nothing insane that we can't handle, especially with Austria being a good distraction, despite having these massive forces allied against us. So yeah, just kind of rolling. Just kind of rolling. All right, the fort in Malaga has fallen. We can now basically just pour into Iberia. Looks like they've not pulled back their men. They're just still pushing forward with it. Likewise, on the front down here, we're starting to get our, well, not us. Our vassal is starting to get invaded pretty heavily here. But we have 2 armies and a third one being marshaled over here to deal with them. Kill is still in this area. I also noticed, by the way, that 13 colonies is now disloyal, and they're allied to Newfoundland, who is Britain's other colony. So if we weaken Britain and break their alliances, we might see some independent movements over here that I would love to get involved in, because we need to export grain to those regions to get an achievement. And that's what this is all about, right? It's all about achievements. So there's a lot of mission trees, but achievements are forever, so we're gonna make some place for those. God damn it, I'm so sick of fighting Killa. I want to know, like, how awful. Like, how many kill wins have we killed over the course of this campaign? It's got to be a disturbingly large number here. I'm going to let that Portuguese Brazil army just kind of be, because like, we could go down and squash them, but what does that do for me? Like, it just, like, you know, throws manpower at it. We'll siege the fort, and then we'll take them down. There's no rush down there. What's happening over here? Killa has fallen. What is that? That is not your own army. There's someone else here. That is all killing. They're starting to... So we're almost at the point where it's going to take 2 armies to kill them, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe I just need to start taking land from them. Because they're allied... Okay, we don't care about Castile after this war. Let's be honest. Once we take this stuff from Castile, they're not a factor. They're just there. The Mughals is more of a problem. Who's the guy that's not a 3 siege? Yeah, pull you back. Pull you back. We don't need you around there right now. Gotta be careful with these armies. Okay, but yeah, we're still fighting. We've now activated the surge. Toledo is going to fall. I need to get this guy engaged to an actual siege. Portugal is starting to fall as well. I'm going to try to break alliances mostly out of this from people who are not Castile. So hopefully break up Portugal's alliance with England, make them not like each other, even though they have so much trust. That's going to take forever to drop that, so who knows? But if I do some of that stuff, maybe we can get some independence movements going, free up some colonies, and disrupt this balance of trade that we see in this region over here. Also, we got to keep maintaining our naval situation. Okay, that's free. Let's go and deal with these guys. Maybe do we play out? Let's play out some games. Some words. It's 10:30 p.m. in my time, so I'm starting to get a little tired. But we're gonna play out some of these fights. We'll do just some live action instead of doing so many jump cuts. But here goes Toledo. It's fallen. We're getting these fast. We're starting to roll these forts down. Steel is at low enthusiasm. Great Britain still can't be bothered. If we siege up these things, they probably will. So here's the question. Can I get both a break with Castile and a break with Portugal? We're going to break the Portugal from the Portuguese side, so we can just do Castile here. I'm going to need to siege some of their forts to get this done. But that's doable. If I get Portugal out, then we're not having too many problems. Let's go over here and deal with this fucking army. What's going on in this region? Yeah, you can see we're in the micro phase where we need a ton of micro to be able to get stuff done in this game, but this shouldn't be too bad. The only thing we don't want to give up is some of these forts. But now with this army here that can come to help us out here, looks like I get an extra leader. Let's march this guy all the way down here. We won't actually end up at the province. I'll probably catch him en route and reroute him, but for now we can just aim for there. Still looking good down here. Magalana has fallen. It means we can activate these armies and actually start taking some fights. We have the war goal. Things are progressing. We want to give all these lands to our vassal and then probably take some up here for us. Karkinu, the guys have not marched into Melikates yet, which is good. Ottomans are down to 60k troops. That war took them forever to do. Forever and a half. Castile is starting to build more and more men. Looks like they've cut down their army size. They were at 200k, so now they're at 100k. So I think some stuff's been going on with them. Maybe Austria caught them out. Speaking of Austria, they have no manpower. They are running on empty because they don't know how to be good like us. They just keep taking fights. Gotta be where the enemy is at. Flow like Sun Tzu or some stuff. I think that's canonically accurate to the art of war. Alright, Kill has fallen for the 80th time. In this episode alone, we've taken them down a couple times. Can I just knock the Mughals out? Yep, white peace. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. You're just a training exercise for this army at this point. We keep you around because you're fun at parties. Okay, let's start taking out some of these big stacks here. You should not have manpower, so any men you lose will not be replaced except by mercs. Let's jump that 40k. That should be good. Okay, they get to retreat. Let's go ahead and take these armies and shift consolidate before we march them into battle. Should have enough for a full front line. Looks like you don't have a general, so that might be a stack wipe there. Bam, there goes an army that will never be replaced. Who has any forts? Are there any forts that I need to free up here? No, it looks like they did not siege any forts when they did this. It's just one normal provinces. Okay, that means we march on Delhi. And put someone else in central Doab, and we start the rollover there. Okay, back to Portugal. Lisboa is going to fall. Looks like we got the small Castile army there. Deal with their rebel problem. We still got some Portuguese running around here, but I don't think Portugal is going to be long for this. I want to get Alliance with Great Britain done, get it with Castile, and we'll see what we get after that. But those two are the main things that we need to have out of this war. We don't have too much actual war score for taking their provinces anymore. They are too large, apparently. Do they have... I bet you it's because they have, like... Let's see. They got stuff down here. That's the British. Yeah, they've got little one-off provinces in this region now. I need a subject down here. Brunei, are you in love with me yet? No, you're not. You never were in love with me. It's a one-sided relationship, I have to admit. Okay, that's fine. We won't get that far. It's just annoying to have to deal with them in some of these wars. We have enough trust to start causing problems over in Bengal. Hopefully we get our Diplo rep up and they decide to join our beautiful, bountiful empire. They're starting to carpet siege over there. That's the thing. That's under Sono control, so we can worry about that in a little bit. Any more forts I need to upgrade? But first, let's take a look at how we're doing on getting our institution. Looks like one... Do I just like do a one-click here? Let's do a one-click here to get this done. And we just lost the battle. What happened? Okay, we got a skill 2 raider. That's fine. Yeah, I was being dumb down there. Our other army can be free here, so I don't think they're going to take a fight right now. I need to pay more attention over here. Separatists are fine. Lisboa has fallen, so that should be almost enough. One more month, and I think you will get out of this war. There we go. Alright, so there goes your alliance with Castile and with Great Britain. Great Britain can now get out of it. I only have a little bit of reasons. That means we need to kill those forts. They should be fine. This stuff will stay siege for a little bit. There goes Burgos. There goes Central Doab. Move into Great Britain land, and in Central Doab we will actually pull you back because it's time to fight some armies again and demonstrate why you should concede all your land to me. We'll let that army replenish. Actually, we're going to go have you hunt some small armies here. You have a little bit of a front line. Not enough to be like super good in combat. Also, institution. Bam, there's manufactories. That means I need to do some development because my Diplo is over limit. Let's do cotton. Let's do some sugarcane. Gold is always the first one I should develop, so let's just pour into the gold mine, and that's good. Cool. That was terribly inefficient, but who cares? At this point in the game, we are running over everybody. We're just waiting to get our economic hegemon at 1,000 income, and we've far exceeded everybody. Like, we look at it, we are going to be at 3,000 of our own development. And that's really just more than you can even deal with these other guys, right? Like, what do you do to stop us if you're here? Like, I think we're unbeatable at this point. Okay, so this is a fort. Or is this just a return province? I wish it would tell me. Fort. Okay, means we need to take that. Okay, so it's just Castile and Great Britain. They're still around. Castile has 80k troops. They are getting weaker and weaker. Austria has dealt with their problems. And we're going to start rolling here. Tyrol and Navarra have fallen. They must not have upgraded these forts for them to fall so fast. I mean, that's good for us. Let's reinforce Taffiolalt before it eventually falls. Let's go ahead and get some manpower and army professionalism. Sure. Love that for us. Let's placate some rulers to keep these guys in line. Yeah, that's fine. Battle right there is good. I need both my armies to be present here. That's what I want to do. I do not want to give up central whatever. Alright, shift consolidate. And shift consolidate. Make sure our squads are as reinforced as possible. Separatists or pay money. We will take the Separatists and Worcester. There's no fort there. That's terrible. But there is an army coming, so we'll keep that on the side. This should be a quick route. They're getting the morale up to actually compete with us, which is a shame. So we need to... Well, we are going to constantly be cutting them down, but it's starting to become a little bit icky, those Mughals. Theodoro should deal with these sieges. This army is free. We'll have you squash some Castilians. Or do we just start carpet sieging? I think we carpet siege with 10 stacks down here. Cause some problems. Catalonia is being liberated. It's been so long, but it's finally time to get Catalonia back under our control. 22 reasons. I can actually maybe activate these guys and try to get me some more reasons. Let's go and cause some problems down here. I do want to get rid of these... Oh no, that was bad, whatever I just clicked on. I do want to get rid of this Great Britain and Castilian alliance, but I need to be there from the British end to do that, to do so. Alright, it's time to just carpet siege. I think I don't have to worry about too much of this. One thing I need to check though is Ottoman's truce. 2 years to the Ottomans, so we're going to get out of this probably at a decent time, and then it's going to be shifting over here to get ready for the Ottomans. Again, they rallied with France. That'll keep France out of a coalition with us, even though France is no longer a great power. Yeah, they've fallen off. Fallen off hard. It's me and Austria and Castile now up here, and we're going to cut down a good chunk of development from Castile here. They're only at 1,000 development. Like, that's crazy. No wonder they can't marshal a large army, because it's all coming from their subjects. People like the 13 colonies or Castile over here. Do you have any disloyal subjects while we're here? New Castile, and then everybody else is at 0, except for maybe New Granada. Damn, I want to weaken them enough to where their subjects maybe will start forming alliances, because the alliances will persist as time wears on. And if we just, you know, nation ruin them, that'd be good. Okay, I'm going to start bringing this guy back over here. I need to have them positioned to deal with the Ottomans, and I don't think we need any more large armies. We'll just kind of deal. No guy's fucking in this. Also, I need to crush them all. Okay, that got out, and I think now I can end and do some cuts, because we're kind of rolling. If we look at it, the Mughals only have 65k troops, so 3 armies should be enough to handle them. Castile has 80k, but we have Austria involved. And it's just carpet sieging at this point. I don't think they've put up any defenses for quite some time now. Where's my other 10k? Am I going blind? That's 2 10ks. Where's my third? Where the fuck are you going? Oh, I passed them all the way down there. Okay, that's good. Anyways, I'm going to start sieging, and I'll bring you guys back once we peace out, or if Castile surprises me, or the Mughals surprise me somehow. Speaking of, get my navy back here. Anyways, see you guys soon. Alright, quick update. We've got this battle here. This probably will reduce the Mughals to a non-factor. Rebels are popping up. We're also real close to getting Great Britain out of this. We've taken basically all of Castile here. All of mainland for all these guys has been weakened a lot. You can see Great Britain is 2 reasons from accepting our peace deal and having other parties ceasing relations with Castile. I don't know why my brain just died there when I tried to explain what we were doing in this peace deal. But yeah, we're almost out of that, and then it's not going to be long. That will probably knock out most of their enthusiasm. Castile already doesn't want to be in this war. I just want to make sure we can break up some alliances and break up a little hug box there, and maybe get some interesting stuff going on in the New World here. I need to do some more development here, so let me just sling this. I need to keep some of those points, though, because we're going to be having some stuff. I need to be at peace. All these must be cored. Do you need prosperity? All provinces in the state, so I need to fully occupy those. Interesting. Okay, but I was going back and I need to do more of the local orgs here, because I just got other provinces. I almost have done all of these, interestingly enough. I think once I do this one and this one, there might be every possible province that I can will have clicked that local organization, because it's just such a good thing to do, really. We are over in our governing capacity, so let's just fix some of that right now. And just sling some of those down. But yeah, war's coming along. It's almost over. I'll hang around here and we can get this peace deal done. -1 reasons. Current peace offer, length of war +5. So length of war is now ticking in our favor, so it's only truly a matter of time. We also have some small gains coming down here in South Africa. Won this war, battle over here. Let's take, this guy is a 3 siege. Yeah, put him on a fort. You are going to start carpet sieging down here because we need to give some lands over to Nawar before we deal with that. Great Britain is still not at low, funnily enough. Let's see. There we go. Great Britain will be out. They will have no treaties with Castile and none with Portugal. That hug box is thoroughly broken. Castile is now probably going to be willing to give us a lot. Yes, they are. I want like 100 peace deal here, but I actually don't want to hang around in this too long. Yeah, get me out of this. That is a truce with Castile. We have taken all of North Africa. We have summoned an ungodly coalition of European nations who might care about us. But a lot of these guys will tick away as time progresses. They're not too big of a problem for us. Let's take a look at Bengal here. Bengal is at a ton of favors. I can actually, if I get a diplomat back, I can cap out their favors right now. There we go. They now love us implicitly. And does that mean I can offer them vassalation? No, we need distance between borders. Okay. So what this means is that right after we get out of this war with Mewar, or not Mewar, the Mughals, probably around the time we fight the Ottomans in a year. You can see the Ottomans are, they're going through it. They have 37k. Are they bankrupt? They're bankrupt, and they already have debt again, so we've killed them. We've killed the Ottomans. They are a nation just in name, which is good. Yeah, screw them. But yeah, we're going to fight the Ottomans again, and then it's going to be time to turn to Vijayanagar. I'm thinking what we'll do, I thought this out, is with Vijayanagar, we need to get closer to Bengal, but we can't take a core province of Bengal. So I probably will take this province right here, Midnapore, get the lessened modifier for distance between borders, and then swing in and get myself Bengal as a subject. And bada boom, bada bing, we are basically good for expansion in this direction, and now it's just a matter of time. Also could maybe make friends with 13 colonies. I see, like, you know, New Granada. Oh, damn it. I need someone to turn against their sovereign. It's just not happening. I need someone to be free, but no one wants to be free. Yeah. But for now, I think that's good for this episode. I'm going to call this one here. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. We still got a little bit to churn through. Gonna have to kill the Ottomans for good. Hopefully we get something interesting where, like, you know, something cool breaks free. Like, I don't know, Greece. Greece has claims down here, so they could break free. That'd be interesting seeing Greece alive, so yeah, just shorts repeat with the Ottomans, then we got to click through and change nations. I think we're probably, if we have the time, we have about 1,500 or 150 years left in the game. I want to try to unify Islam. That means taking Cordoba, that means taking Thada, and that means making a run-in into Messina and Palermo, which shouldn't be too bad. They're part of Aragon, but if we, you know, go to war for Barcelona's cores, take these two provinces, We click the button, do some cool stuff. Yeah, we can unify Islam. It's doable. And then Samarkand, which is still owned by the Mughals. I could, you know, how much war score is needed to make a play for Samarkand theoretically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 29 war score. That's a little wrong. 46 war score. I could take a better route, but see, it's doable. We can get to Samarkand in 1 war. So progress, and we can unify Islam. So I think that's going to be our goal here. Form as many nations as possible, unify Islam, complete mission trees. All good for us. Yeah, but for now, calls from here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, this Blue Screeners, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.